helps to show people that you're only confined to the space that you allow yourself to be confined to. I've always found that if you're looking at the ground, all you'll ever see is dirt. And if you're looking up, the scenery changes. Some days it is cloudy, but most days you can see the sky and the sun shining. It's better than the ground, so I figure if I can get up every day and look up, then I'll have at least more to enjoy than looking down.
Cycling 3, 2, 1.
There we go. On the way back, we're now. That is amazing. We are in the IHMC lab in Pensacola, Florida. We are building the Quix exoskeleton.
IHMC is a research institute. We started working in this field, which is powered exoskeletons for mobility assistance for people with paralysis.
Team Quix is about making the world accessible to people who use wheelchairs and the immobility that comes with that.
We're basically building a robot from scratch. That requires several engineering disciplines: mechanical, electrical, and software.
We're not building an app, we're building a robotic exoskeleton that wraps around somebody who's paralyzed and helps them walk.
Mark, our pilot, or the users of these powered exoskeletons are wearing a machine. Anything that you put on your body must fit you. We treat the device that the user wears as a custom fit device.
The first time I saw the Exo, I was very hesitant to believe that it was actually going to make me walk. Looks can be deceiving. They said it was going to work, and I saw it functionally work, and so I just kind of trusted that we were going to make this happen.
We want to ensure that our pilot is safe, that there's no motion possible, and that will happen when the actuator loses power or a fault has happened, will trigger that lock to engage.
The goal for me personally is to save the 18-year-old kid that I was the mountain that I had to climb. I was in the hospital for 28 days. It was completely a contradiction to the way that I've grown up. Fast-paced, job sites, sports, motocross, anything that I used to do was gone. Now that I'm in a wheelchair, I'm just going to sit around and not do anything. All the things that really aggravated me at the beginning, I just let them bottle up, tuck them in a corner. My first thing that I needed to overcome was letting go of that anger and the sadness that came with that. I was getting on 2 years in the chair by the time IHMC came along, looking for participants for the exoskeleton. The opportunity was granted, so I jumped on it. It's always exciting for me. I've gotten so adapted to the chair, I'm used to it, so to get up and walk is a whole new day for me. That's really when I feel like the team is kind of the most together. We're working and we're moving toward the goal that we want to make, but we're also joking, we're laughing, we're having a good time with each other. It just kind of builds that camaraderie. You're there to take the risk to make sure that what you're working with and what other people are going to be working with is safe. Just push the limitations as far as possible.
We gave me back something that I can prevent being taken away from somebody else.
Nobody's really pitting against each other as much as we're all pitted against ourselves to make the device that we plan to.